In the heart of bustling Tokyo, a young physician named Kusuda found himself at a crossroads in his life. He had encountered an old college friend who had been studying Zen, and their conversation left a profound mark on him. Intrigued by the notion that understanding Zen could dispel the fear of death, Kusuda resolved to embark on this spiritual journey. Determined to find a Zen teacher, Kusuda sought guidance from his friend, who suggested that he visit the master Nan-in. This renowned Zen teacher was known for his wisdom and insight, and it was said that he held the key to unlocking the mysteries of life and death. Kusuda, eager to begin his quest for enlightenment, made his way to Nan-in's abode. To determine whether the master was truly unafraid of death, he carried a dagger 9.5 inches long, intending to test Nan-in's resolve. When Nan-in laid eyes on Kusuda, he greeted him warmly, exclaiming, "Hello, friend, how are you? We haven't seen each other for a long time." This unexpected and cordial greeting left Kusuda perplexed. He replied, "We have never met before." Nan-in, undisturbed by Kusuda's confusion, calmly stated, "That's right. I mistook you for another physician who is receiving instruction here." With this exchange, Kusuda's plan to test the master's fearlessness of death was thwarted. Reluctantly, he inquired if he might receive instruction in Zen. Nan-in's response was simple and direct. "Zen is not a difficult task. If you are a physician, treat your patients with kindness. That is Zen." Kusuda returned to visit Nan-in 3 times, yet on each occasion, he received the same instruction: "A physician should not waste time around here. Go home and take care of your patients." This repetitive teaching left Kusuda perplexed. He could not comprehend how such guidance would alleviate the fear of death that had initially led him on this path. Frustration grew with each visit, and on the 4th occasion, Kusuda expressed his discontent, saying, "My friend told me that when one learns Zen, one loses his fear of death. Each time I come here, you tell me to take care of my patients. I know that much. If that is your so-called Zen, I am not going to visit you anymore." Nan-in, a twinkle in his eye and a compassionate smile on his lips, patted Kusuda's shoulder. "I have been too strict with you," he acknowledged. "Let me give you a cone." With that, Nan-in presented Kusuda with the profound and enigmatic cone known as Joshu's Mu, which is the first mind-enlightening problem in the book called The Gateless Gate. Kusuda devoted himself to the contemplation of this cone, Mu, which means no thing or not. For 2 long years, he delved into the depths of this paradoxical question, pondering its meaning and wrestling with his own understanding. He believed he had finally reached a state of certainty and enlightenment. However, when Kusuda shared his revelation with Nan-in, the master calmly remarked, "You are not in yet." Undeterred by this apparent setback, Kusuda continued his relentless pursuit of clarity and truth, fully immersing himself in the contemplation of Mu. For another 1.5 years he engaged with the cone with unwavering determination. As time passed, his mind grew increasingly placid, and the boundaries between questions and answers, self and other, dissolved into the boundless expanse of no-thing. With each passing day, Kusuda became more deeply attuned to the essence of existence itself. He served his patients with unwavering kindness and skill, attending to their needs without the distraction of personal concerns. The concerns of life and death seemed to fade into insignificance as he embraced each moment with grace and compassion. Then, the time came for Kusuda to visit Nan-in once more. With a heart filled with both anticipation and humility, he presented himself before his old teacher. There were no words exchanged, no explanations offered. Instead, Nan-in simply smiled. In that timeless moment of profound understanding, Kusuda realized that he had come full circle in his journey. The wisdom he had sought was not found in elaborate explanations or intellectual mastery, but in the direct experience of life itself. In the depth of his compassionate service to others, he had found liberation from the fear of death and the endless cycle of suffering. Nan-in's smile spoke volumes, confirming what Kusuda had come to know in the depths of his being. The true essence of Zen transcends words and concepts, revealing itself in the simplicity of living, in the boundless compassion that flows from an open heart, and in the profound realization that life and death are but fleeting illusions in the eternal dance of existence. And so, in that silent exchange of smiles, the student and the master communed on a level beyond words, beyond questions, and beyond answers. Kusuda had found his way to the heart of Zen, and in that moment, he understood that the fear of death had dissolved, replaced by the radiant certainty of an awakened heart.